Hello besties, it is Keira. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be doing my monthly TBR jar video. Sorry if the sun is going in and out. I have my new and improved TBR card. If you guys did not see my doing bookish things video, I did get a TBR card. So this is the first TBR video that we are using the TBR card, which is so much fun. I'm still going to pick 7 prompts. Make sure to follow all my socials down below. Love my goodreads, my Amazon, just stuff like that. Link down there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, and read with me. And let's just get right into it. Let's see what prompt number 1 is. Odd amount of pages. Alright, so I picked 3 books. We have Happy Place, Wild Side, and One Golden Summer. I'm going to see if any of these have an odd amount of pages. So this one has 373, so One Golden Summer is an option. Wild Side. Okay, the very last page that's numbered is 453, so this is also an option. And then lastly, Happy Place. And this one is 405, so they all have odd amount of pages. I'm feeling One Golden Summer. So this is One Golden Summer by Callie Fortune. I've read one book by Callie Fortune, and it was Every Summer After, I think it is. I've never picked another one of her books up since because of the trope that was in there. It's like one of my least favorite tropes ever. And it kind of just ruined everything for me, so I just haven't picked up a book by her because I'm scared of that trope, low-key. The male main character, Charlie, was in that book. I don't remember that book because I've heard so many good things about this one, and it just like, it's giving like the perfect summer vibes. Like, so summery, so cute. Yeah, so basically all I know about this one is that our female main character, Alice, she spent one summer at this cottage with her nan, and she took like a specific photo of some teenagers in a boat, and that inspired her to like become a photographer. I think her nan gets hurt or something, so she has to come back, and she's gonna spend like one more summer, I think, in this little town, and she ends up like seeing Charlie, who was one of the people in the photo. She ends up like seeing him on the same boat or something, and they like reconnect and something along those lines. I've heard many good things, like I said, and I really want to read it because of the summer vibes. I really want to bring this to like a beach or pool or a lake even on a nice hot day and read it. I'm willing to give this author another try. Hopefully everything goes well. For a book with an odd amount of pages, I'm going to go with One Golden Summer by Callie Fortune. Alright, starting off strong, let's see what prompt number 2 is. Random color generator. So I'm just gonna look up literally random color generator. I just click the first website that came up, and we're gonna generate a random color. Let's see what it is. Black green. I didn't know that was a color. I'm just gonna go with black. Do you guys see? Should I do it? Guys, should I do it? I'm scared. We have some black on this cover. If I'm going to read it, I have to start it and like read it over a span of time. I don't think I can commit to this because actually I've been thinking about this book so much, and I requested it from the library, and the library has just been yelling at me every little while that my loan is ready, and I keep putting off the loan, but I think I have to do it. This is the last book in the Throne of Glass series. I've heard you just go through every single emotion in this book, and I am not ready. I honestly am not mentally prepared. I don't think I ever will be. I'm very intrigued to see how this ending goes. It's time, and the color generator said, here, damn. They were like, here, damn, just read it. For a random color generator, I got the color like black green or something, and I'm gonna go with Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. Let's see what prompt number 3 is. Book that everyone is talking about. I'm gonna go with Promise Me Sunshine. I don't want to say they're not talking about it much anymore. People like were talking about it, and I feel like I still see a couple people talking about it. I saw people talking about it. I think it was just like a new release. Pretty much all I know about this one is that I'm just gonna read the little top thing up here. It says, grieving the loss of her best friend, a young woman finds her life turned upside down when she meets a grumpy stranger who swears he can help her live again. So I think it's like she's dealing with this like immense amount of grief, and I think she made this like bucket list. I don't know if it's like a life bucket list. I don't know if it's like a summer bucket list. This man comes and basically is going to help her with this list. The only book I've read by Keiralynnw is Ready or Not, whatever like the pregnancy book was, and I just personally didn't love it because I don't like the pregnancy trope, so that was my bad. That's not the author's fault. It's just like mine. Giving really good like cute summer vibes. So for a book that everybody's talking about, I'm going to go with Promise Me Sunshine by Keiralynnw. Alright, we're already on prompt number 4, about halfway through. Let's see what the second half of the TBR is going to be. is Instagram Chooses. I'm gonna try to do this, so it's really not gonna be up for that long. But basically, I'm gonna find 2 books, I'm gonna take a picture and then scribble them out, and then Instagram is going to decide what I read. Honestly, I don't know if anybody's gonna view it because again, I don't have a huge Instagram following, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I guess check in at the end and see if anybody has viewed or voted for it. I've chosen my 2 books. Wild Side, once again, is coming back in because I love Elsie Silver. I've heard either like really good or people just like didn't prefer it. Yeah, it's just like small town, fake marriage, enemies to lovers. And then the other one I have is Beautiful Exile by Catherine Cowles. This is part of the Spiral Fall series, and basically they're kind of like all romantic suspenses. This one is the 4th one, I believe, and it's about Arden and Lincoln, which Arden is like, I would say, the most mysterious sister in the series. You know really like nothing other than she has a kind of like a backstory, and I don't know the male main character. I don't know if we've met him before. We'll check the poll at the end of the video. Alright besties, I will put a picture up of the poll, what I did. Let's go on to prompt number 5. A 5-word title. That's easy. Okay, guys, to be honest, am I gonna read this book? No. But it's literally the only one that I can find that's a 5-word title. For the sake of the video, I have to put it on there. An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. This is the first book in the Ember of the Ashes series. I honestly don't know what it's called. I've been wanting to read this for like 2 or 3 years now, and with like the new covers, I bought the whole series. Someone asked me the other day, they were like, oh, is it worth like reading the Embers of the Ashes series or continuing it, because I just finished book 2 and I'm not sure. And I'm like, girl, to be honest, I haven't even started it yet, and yes, I have the whole entire series. I really know nothing about this series. Am I gonna read it this month? Most likely not. But when the time comes to read it, I will obviously like read into it. And I know it's some kind of fantasy series. A 5-word title, I'm gonna go with An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. Let's see what prompt number 6 is. 2 more prompts to go. Book on previous TBR. Okay, so that's a book that was either my TBR last month or a TBR I previously have this year, and I picked The Wingman. Seems like I put this on my February TBR, and obviously I did not read it. I've just been in the mood for a hockey romance. So this is the 3rd book in the Vancouver Storm series, I believe it is. The 4th one I think just came out. I've explained this a million times, but I think it's like a best friends to lovers situation. He's showing her how to like be a player or something. It's one of those kind of tropes. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I think it'll be just fun and quick. That is my mantra. I love that. For a book that was on a previous TBR, I'm gonna go with The Wingman by Stephanie Archer, which was on my February TBR. Alrighty guys, we have made it to our last and final prompt. Again, we still have to look at the results for the Instagram chooses. Let's choose prompt number 7. Book highest rated on TBR. This always is the most scary prompt I think that could ever be in my jar. I have a feeling I know which one it's going to be, and I already have it on my TBR. Basically, I'm just going to go to my Goodreads, I'm going to go to my want to read, and I'm going to filter it by average rating. Yep, Kingdom of Ash is my highest rated, which is at a 4.71. I obviously already have that on my TBR for the month. So the second one actually is Some Kind of Perfect by Krista and Becca Ritchie, which is part of the Addicted series. I believe that's the last book though. So what I'm going to do is just take the next book in the series that I have to read, and I'm going to count it. The next book that I have to read is Fuel the Fire. So this is Rose and Connor's second book, and I just put this off because I think Rose and Connor are my least favorite couple. My couple ranking is Reich and Daisy, Lily and Lo, and then Rose and Connor. It's not that I don't like them, it's just like they're too smart for me, and when they start talking, I get very not interested in anything they have to say. I just can't wait for Long Way Down, I think it is, which is Reich and Daisy's last book. So in order to do that, I gotta read this one. So I'm gonna read it, obviously. I just really think this series is, obviously it's really heavy and it's got a lot of like serious topics, but at the same time, I fly through them. I think they're fun. It's like watching a reality TV show like the Kardashians or like some kind of like rich people reality TV show. So for the highest rated book on my TBR, I am gonna amend the rules a little bit and pick one that's in the series of the book. And I'm gonna go with Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Alrighty guys, so that is it for the TBR jar. She is going to be put away for the next month, and my roast random TBR for sure. Now we're going to check whichever book is winning at the current moment for my Instagram chooses. I don't know how long it's been up. I have 0 votes. That's really embarrassing, but only one person has saw it. So they did not vote, which is a-okay. So I'm just gonna pick myself, and I'm gonna pick Wild Side. How embarrassing is that? I just really wanna read this. I've already explained all the stuff relating to that. Alrighty y'all, so this is my very interesting July TBR. I really don't don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna go through the prompts one more time and then we will wrap up this video. First prompt was odd amount of pages. I can't remember how many pages are in this book, but I checked and there's an odd amount. And for this prompt, I'm gonna go with One Golden Summer by Callie Fortune. Prompt number 2 was random color generator. I think we got like black, green or something, so I just went with like black. And I'm gonna go with Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. Third prompt was book that everybody's talking about. I'm gonna go with Promise Me Sunshine by Keiralynnw. Fourth prompt was the Instagram chooses. Nobody voted, which is fine, so I just picked my own, and I'm gonna go with Wild Side by Elsie Silver. Fifth prompt was a 5-word title, so I'm gonna go with An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. Sixth prompt was a book that was on a previous TBR, and this book was on my February TBR. I'm gonna go with The Wingman by Steffi Archer. Our last and final prompt was a book that was highest rated on my TBR. I just explained to you mend the rules a little bit, so with this one, I'm gonna go with Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie. And just like that, another month, another TBR down. Hopefully I get to all these books. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, stick around to see which books are featured in my reading vlogs this month, which reading vlogs I'm doing this month, which I am very excited for. Yes, make sure to follow my socials down below, all my goodreads, my Amazon, just stuff like that. Link up there, make you want to check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, and reviews with me. And I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye!